whose night is underway on the road with strike one to David Fletcher.
Fastball down the lower third. He loves to run that four-seamer upstairs.
Quick 0-2 count to David Fletcher. 162 games in 180 days. Always an opportunity to start a new one. 5 strikeouts. He threw 59 pitches in that game.
92-mile-an-hour slider down and in, by the way. That's pretty good.
Fletcher bounces out to third, and Wendell has a hard time finding the handle.
It's fielding ground balls in this ballpark.
Here's Ohtani now with a runner aboard to start the home half of the first. Woo, 99. 0-2 pitch. Shohei was geared up for the heat, and
you're almost going to shorten up your swing because he's going to provide a lot of the power for you.
Did he go? They check. He did not swing the bat. Setting up on the outside corner here. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Ohtani. 100-mile-an-hour pitch sent into the opposite field. Rosarena twisting and making the catch at the wall. Crazy, and that's a great point. Here's Trout now, and that one pops away from Zunino. Fletch gets the free 90 feet. At .410 average leads Major League Baseball. And McClanahan gets a strike. You know, if you're going to yank a pitch to Mike Trout, the first one is not a bad. McClanahan set runner at second with 1 gone. 2-1 pitch to Trout, misses down and in. 3 balls and a strike. It gets back just as quickly as it came in. And McClanahan loses him on ball 4. Lefty battle now for Jared Walsh, who was hitless yesterday. And McClanahan gets a call on a pitch under the strike zone. You know, McClanahan is not a guy. McClanahan was the first of 2 actually to do it last year on the mound as Walsh is caught looking. Starter yesterday, pinch hit in the 7th inning in the opener. And takes a first pitch fastball for a strike. On the ground for the second baseman, Lau to retire the side. 2 are left stranded. He's out there defensively for Rendon tonight. Upton, Pujols, and Goslin here in the Angels' second. A chopper for Wendell. And an easy out to start things for the scoreless first. Here's Albert now, 1 for 4 yesterday. And Pujols takes a strike. Oh, and 2. Zunino sets the low target, and Albert's able to hold off.
That's pretty.
First rounder in 2018.
That's just at 100.
That's no fair. And he strikes out Pujols, his second punch out of the game. This is what the scouts say. This is what they look like, right? Big kid, long levers, athletic. Phil making his Angels debut, as we've talked about tonight. A ball and a strike. Yeah, that's more old school than the way he wears his socks. 2 balls and a strike. Goslin chops it to Wendell. And the Angels go down in order in their half of the second. Tomorrow night's Shohei Ohtani start night. Join us tomorrow night at the ballpark. Not allowed a hit.
Well, his slider has been devastating. Throws around 41% of it.
Max didn't play in the opener yesterday. And a 3-pitch strikeout victim in his first try tonight. Fletch reached on the misplay, the error committed by Joey Wendell in the bottom of the first. As the Angels start play tonight under 500. That's slashed to first. Diaz in the right spot.
In his elbow tricep area up in Seattle by Sheffield. 1,500.
All right, this will be the litmus test here. And remembering Shohei's first at bat, that's an excellent pitch that he gets.
It's going exclusively to his slider this inning. 6 of them already in this inning.
That's, you know, you might mistake that for a cutter because of the velocity. And a breaking ball that's sent in the air out to center field. Towering fly ball for Kiermaier. The 3-time Gold Glover calls off for Rosarena. At the on-base percentage, he is top 2 across the board in so many of the big stats, including leading Major League Baseball. 1-0 lead for the Rays. Rookie left-hander Shane McClanahan has 1-1.
Is it 92?
100 that misses in on the hands in 24 of his 25 games this year. There it was. Man alive. Did you call that?
And tonight, spinning that in there late.
Here's Walsh now. Jared was a strikeout victim in Tampa. Walsh lines it foul. 8 minor league games. Remember, the old school wisdom used to say a hitter used to you needed to have 800 plate appearance. A pitcher.
Yeah, it needs to build up that arm strength to be able to withstand a 162 game schedule. The minor leagues, you're done generally.
As he always does. And Walsh strikes out for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That's a razor blade slider. It is nasty.
Iglesias, first ball swinging into the gap in left center field and off the wall. Jose on his way into second with a 2-out double that just missed. Opportunity for Justin Upton now, who is just 1 for his last 19. You know, because we have the information now, we can do this kind of thing. We can measure out where that ball hit off Iglesias' bat and say with certainty.
Fly here. We'll go pretty good to right center. Left center, you got to cover it. With one swing of the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And Upton still battling. Balls and 2 strikes to count to Upton. Full count now.
100.
And finally a full count, tying run in scoring position.
Oh, that was the one. That was right in the heart of the
percent. And that served him well during that.
No.
Trying to pass 21-12 in the ribbies and trying to pass. Very good chance to get to number 9, to get to Paul Molitor as he takes a breaking ball for 3,000.
99.
Man, come on.
Professional baseball under control.
Albert has a pitch that he sends out to right field. Margot runs it down and